There's just some cool stuff going on, really. Okay, so go ahead to the next one. We'll get it. I'm sorry, I'm straying. Yeah, that's me. Okay, first, thanks to Creative Capital, Lisa, Brittany, and everybody on the staff. It's been an incredible week just being here with everybody and having a great vegan squash. It's been really good. So thank you. Okay, this is the first time I'm using PowerPoint, in case you don't know what it looks like. So it's real bland, it's super boring, wish me luck, I hope I can hold your attention. If at any point you get bored, just yell at me and I'll try to move faster. My wife made it for me. That's my wife. I miss her. She'll get me through. Okay, you can go to the next one, thanks. I'm here to talk about my 350-page, 6-hour theatrical event combining the 11 surviving comedies of Aristophanes. It is called the Aristophanes-athon. We can practice saying it if you want, you don't have to, but Aristophanes-athon. There you go, it's easy breezy. You guys are awesome. Oh my God, I'm like 3 pages into it. Okay, but first, let's talk about me, Sean Graney. Okay, I am a theater adapter, a director, currently located in Chicago, Illinois, and I'm the artistic director and founder of a theater company called The Hypocrites. Here's some pictures of my work. Thank you. It's crazy. Okay, for 20 years, I've made over 100 pieces of theater, some of which were good, most of which were frankly stinky. My main goal as a theater artist has always been to make classic theater feel like it was written this morning and keep it as relevant as possible. When I was younger, I was very concerned with making great art. Some of my plays ended up being pretty cool in this period, but in this quest, I became very self-absorbed. I alienated audiences and collaborators, and I myself became very unhappy and miserable. I realized that I'd be happier while making great art if I put some energy into being nice to people. Into being in service to people rather than myself. So I began to try to foster community through my art. My audience became much happier, my collaborators became much happier, and I myself became much happier. And ironically, my art improved. Life is easier if you worry less. So now my main goal is to create theatrical events that build in-house communities that last for the duration of the event. I do this by following these personal guidelines. I try to inspire. I am obsessed with entertaining my guests. I want to surprise audience members to do something unexpected that opens them to connecting to others. I am compelled to spread joy and share pain. At one point during practicing, I said I'm spread pain, which was... So I have a little note, say, don't say spread pain. I'm gonna go over. All right, I want to keep the communication between the performer and the audience live and honest. For example, if an audience member sneezes, a performer says, that's right. Simple, right? Who gets that? Okay, cool. One of the most successful pieces of theater I made was All Are Tragic. It's my combination, thank you. My combination/adaptation of the 32 surviving Greek tragedies into a day-long modern festival of Dionysus. It was 800 pages. It lasts for 12 hours with 9 hours of performance material and 3 hours for sharing meals and conversations with people whom once were strangers. In 2014, I directed All Are Tragic in Chicago, and against many warnings and better judgment, it was a huge box office success. So much that I remounted it again in 2015, and it sold out. So what do I do after I worked on the entire canon of Greek tragedy? Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. I started working on Wagner's Ring Cycle. In fact, I applied to Creative Capital with that project. That's a 15-hour opera about Norse myth. It should be cool, right? Wrong. It sucked. And then there's a story with a goose, if anybody wants to hear it. I could not stomach working on it any longer. It was gross. Luckily, the nice folks at I called Lisa up, and she was in LA, and I was panicking and crying, and she allowed me to switch projects. So that's a direct quote from me. So again, because out of ideas, I turned to the Greeks. The writer of old comedy, Aristophanes. This will be my last time with the Greeks, I promise, if anybody cares, because I've run out of complete ancient Greek plays. So I will have adapted, when I'm done, all the complete ancient Greek plays after this is done. The Aristophanes can stand alone as a 6-hour event, or it can work in tandem with All Our Tragic, being broken up over 3 90-minute evenings. Seeing as All Our Tragic can only play twice a week, Saturdays and Sundays, because it's 12 hours, the Aristophanes-athon can play 3 nights during the week, which expands the All Our Tragic universe like the Marvel universe for diehard fans, if they're out there, and adds revenue opportunities for potential producers. Or again, it works without All Our Tragic. How much time do I have left? You're not watching. Oh, damn it. The Aristophanes has a cast of 6 characters, plays 6 actors, 30 characters. Very little technical demand. That's 30 characters. Very little technical demands, can be fully designed or rough and lo-fi in any setting, even non-theaters, as long as during the performance the audience can drink. Those are drinks. Yeah, because people love to drink. It follows a character named Aristophanes throughout her life. It goes from when she's a girl of 11 to just before her early death at 55. It is in 3 sections, each comprised of 3 or 4 Aristophanes plays. The action unfolds like a Shakespearean comedy. It has main character and main plot, but it also has zany subplots that weave around the primary action. And at the end, everything gets resolved, but unlike in typical comedies, lots of people die. Hysterical. The Aristophanes-athon so far has been quite fun for me, much better than the ring cycle. I'm also finding it an unexpected outlet to share some very personal stories of pain, loss, growing older. Still a ton of work to do. Look for a premiere in spring 2018. I hope you'll join me. Really quickly, what I'm looking for are, you can go to that one, are producers, especially crazy producers that think it's a good idea to do a 6-hour comedy with food service in a bar. And workshop opportunities. I'd love to work with anybody out there. I'd love to work on this. And then I'd love some fans for this work so that when I do premiere it, there'll already be a national audience. And I hope to get into different markets. Again, you can go to the next slide. It's a huge honor to be up here. Thank you for listening to my stupid speech. If anybody wants to talk to me, I love hanging out. So please come to me. Thank you.